A 45-year-old man is sobbing in a parking lot. His face is painted. His voice is gone from screaming. His team just lost a playoff game, and he says this is the worst day of his life. Meanwhile, you're watching this and feeling nothing, not judgment, just genuine confusion about how a game between strangers can break someone like that. If that's you, your brain might be doing something that science is only starting to figure out. And what I'm about to explain will change how you see every sports fan you've ever met. But more importantly, it will finally explain why you've never been one of them. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll understand yourself better than you did 10 minutes ago. People love to say that if you don't like sports, you're just not trying hard enough, that you never found the right team, that deep down, everyone loves competition. That's wrong. The real reason sits in your neurons, in your reward circuits, in the way your brain decides what deserves emotional investment. Let me show you what's going on. And by the end, you'll never see sports fans the same way again. Your ancestors lived and died based on group membership. Belonging to a clan meant food, protection, survival. Getting cast out meant death. That programming never left your nervous system. Sports tap into this ancient code. When fans watch their team, their brain doesn't process it as entertainment. It processes it as identity, as belonging, as us versus them in the most primal sense. But your brain never made that connection. And that's the first clue that something different is happening inside you. Researchers put people in brain scanners and showed them games. Fans lit up in regions tied to group identity. People who didn't care, those regions stayed dark, not broken, just quiet, waiting for a different kind of belonging. This is why you can walk through a screaming stadium and feel nothing. Your brain doesn't recognize jersey colors as meaningful. It needs something else, shared ideas, shared projects, shared missions that feel real in ways a scoreboard never could. Think about where you do feel connection, probably in small groups with people who share your strange obsessions. That's your crew. It just doesn't come with a mascot. And once you realize this, you stop wondering what's wrong with you. Nothing is wrong. Your system for belonging just runs on different fuel. This part gets personal. Every close game is a dopamine machine. The score is tied, 30 seconds left. Anything could happen. That uncertainty pumps anticipation into the brain. And when something happens, release. Over and over for 3 hours. This is the same pattern behind gambling, behind apps designed to keep you scrolling. Fans don't watch games. They ride a neurochemical roller coaster that their brain cannot resist. But your brain never bought a ticket. The anticipation doesn't build. The payoff doesn't register. You watch a close game and feel the same as watching paint dry. Scientists believe this comes down to receptor variation. Some people get a flood of reward chemicals watching strangers compete. Others get nothing. And your brain? It landed on the nothing side of that equation. This is why you've never understood the obsession. You're not missing passion. You're just immune to this particular drug. Think about how much time fans spend on sports. The hours watching, the hours arguing. You got all those hours back. And you probably spent them on something that moved your own life forward. That immunity might be protecting you from something most fans never think about. Listen to how fans talk after a game. Our defense was incredible. The refs stole it from us. Next year is our year. Us, our. As if they suited up and played. When a team wins, fans fold that victory into their sense of self. They walk taller, feel sharper. The win becomes proof of their own worth somehow. But when the team loses, fans crash. Monday feels gray. Some report feeling depressed for days over a game they didn't play in. Now think about your own life. Your sense of worth doesn't rise and fall based on what strangers do on a field. Your confidence comes from things you built yourself. This is why your emotions feel more stable. Not because you care less, because your identity isn't rented. It's owned. You built it from your own work, your own relationships, your own progress. And this might be why people sometimes find you hard to read. Your mood doesn't swing with game schedules. You stay steady while the world around you loses its mind every Sunday. There's a quiet freedom in that, a kind of strength that doesn't depend on anything outside your control. Everyone has limited emotional fuel. You can't care deeply about everything. Sports fans pour enormous amounts into their teams, hours watching, hours arguing about trades, hours refreshing news about injuries. People who skip sports don't have extra fuel. They just burn it somewhere else. Research shows that people with low interest in spectator sports score higher on aesthetic appreciation and intellectual curiosity. They find their excitement elsewhere, in a song that gives them chills, in a book that keeps them up past midnight, in conversations that crack open new ways of seeing things. This is why you feel bored at sports bars, but alive in bookstores. You don't want to watch. You want to do. You don't want to cheer for someone else's victory. You want to earn your own. That's not a flaw, that's a feature. Sports fans talk about narrative all the time. The underdog season, the revenge game, the aging star chasing one last ring. These stories feel real because they are real, unscripted, unpredictable, but something separates you from them. You don't want to watch a story, you want to live one. The idea of spending 3 hours invested in an outcome you can't influence feels pointless. Why watch someone else's drama when you could be creating your own? Why celebrate someone else's win when you could be chasing your own? This is why you're drawn to projects that take months, to problems that don't have easy answers, to conversations that leave you different than when they started. While fans are watching someone else's highlight reel, you're filming your own. Your brain doesn't bond through teams, it bonds through shared work. Your reward system doesn't fire from watching, it fires from doing. Your identity doesn't borrow from athletes, it builds from your own hands. You were designed for a different kind of engagement with life. So, what does all of this mean? That feeling of being the only person at the party who doesn't care about the game? That's not a social defect. That's a brain built for different rewards, different communities, different stories. And maybe that's the real difference. Sports fans find meaning watching others compete for glory. You find meaning competing for your own. While they spend Sundays glued to screens, you're working on something, learning something, building something, having conversations that matter to you. That's not missing out. That's opting into a different game entirely. And the trophy in your game? It's not a ring or a banner. It's a life that feels like yours. Progress that came from your own effort. A story where you're the main character instead of a face in the crowd. And when you see it that way, you realize you're not missing anything at all. The next time someone looks at you confused because you didn't see the game, you don't need to explain yourself. Your brain was never built for the stands. It was built for the field. And it's been waiting for you to realize that.